Welcome to an out of the blue let's play of the Dark Eyes Chains of Sanitay. It's which is likely a point-and-click adventure. The Dark Eye is well, German's answer for Dungeons and Dragons in the 80s. First, the company translated the original games, but after a while, it became a little too expensive for them. So they thought, well, we have to make money, so we make our own. And so the Land of Aventuria was created. With the franchise Das Schwarze Auge, which is in English The Dark Eye, and in Dutch Het Oog des Meesters. The bluntest translation for Das Schwarze Auge is The Blue Eye. Because people will translate it as when you it's the black eye, but in German and Dutch it's a blue eye. So it's one of those things that don't translate well. So. The Dark Eye is also, this is also not the first Dark Eye game. There's a more, less recent one that's the Helder Song. And well, it's not my first encounter. It was not my first encounter with the franchise. But I also liked the game Shadows of Arriva. And yeah, let's be honest, a little more push, and I would never have be interested in Dungeons and Dragons, and would have been pushed into the Dark Eye franchise. I remember that my mother came with a pamphlet with a lot of produce from the Dark Eye franchise, and well, it looked really cool. So maybe if yeah. We never know what it is. So we're going to play the game. The 12 be greeted, children. Choose the nature of your journey. The casual adventure for a new adventure. All hell features will be enabled. We're going to the deep.
Who has the power to outwit their own fate? As long as the gods steer the ship of time, there's one thing that's certain. The chains of Sanitay will not break. The days were happy for dreamy Andergast. Peace with arch-enemy Nostria seemed to be within immediate reach. Nostria's queen was about to pay a visit. In order to prepare for the joyful occasion, the king had called the young lads of Andergast to take up a cheerful challenge.
The oak leaf. He doesn't let go of the vicious dog.
Dogs are much smarter than that, Ulfried. They roll on their backs when they know they've lost. How about it, Geron? Are you giving up? Give him some air for a bit so he can make himself heard. You can stare at me with those sorcerer's eyes of yours as long as you want. I'm not leaving until I've got that oak leaf.
Dip, 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 dip.
I will.
What's that? I'm having trouble understanding you.
I will prevail.
No, Birdcatcher, you will lose. I'll explain the algebra to you. You'll have to find 4 copper oak leaves to win the contest. I, on the other hand, need 4 oak leaves made of brass. At the moment, you're just 1 oak leaf ahead of me, and given that Ulfried here will soon rid you of this oak leaf, you're at least 1 leaf short of victory. Or do you still think you can free yourself?
Oi, keep your head down. It's bad form to speak with a mouth full.
The hammer won't help you one bit.
I will be the judge of that.
My hammer.
Never mind him.
Why don't you just give up, Birdcatcher? Oi, keep your head down. It's bad form to speak with a mouth full.
It's a really weird to play a point-and-click adventure with that kind of more realistic art. So
At least I could rid Ulfried of the hammer. At least my hex can put the fear of the gods into these blockheads every now and again. At least my hex can put...
what was that? I saw.
Will you stop?
Just imagine if the bad luck charmer wins and gets received by the king. Help me out here, Ulfried. What did the blind seer say back then, before he was burnt at the stake?
That Geron is evil.
I believe he said that Geron will bring us great misfortune. You have to consider the exact wording with prophecies, Ulfried.
What if Geron curses us? They say he's got a dark gift.
Nonsense. Perhaps I'll consider giving you a sip later on, as a consolation for your defeat. What the? Stop it! Do you want to bludgeon him to death? Just take the oak leaf and let's go.
Yes, they were indeed happy days for dreamy Andergast. Only a few foresaw that soon nothing would be the same as it had been before.
Okay, that was wet.
What have you done to the cage? Leave it there. I'll fix it later.
Gwynling, I didn't break it.
Yes, yes.
It was Olgierd and his farmhands. They ambushed me and took my oak leaf. You know, the one for the oak leaf challenge. You hear? They destroyed the cage, not me.
That... it can't be.
But you know what? I'll win the contest anyway. I'll take back my oak leaf and I'll win. And then no one will taunt me anymore. What are you doing there anyway?
Geron, this nonsense isn't going to lead anywhere.
I don't want to spend my whole life...
Being just a hunter and a trapper like me? Without a cage, you're not even that, you know.
Can you fix the cage?
Guess I'll have to. We're going to need it still.
Do we have a new job?
Job, he says. Before any of those hicks even begin to notice what's about to hit them, it'll be far too late.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the crows, Geron. The crows.
Crows?
What's up with that dead crow?
I want to know what brought them here.
That's easy. Winter is near. It's looking for warmth.
It's chock full of black bile.
Once I've won the oak leaf challenge,
You're only earning scoffs and sneers for yourself.
the victor will be honored by the king.
Everyone remains in the place meant for them. When will you finally accept that?
You seem tired. Why don't you go to bed?
Those dreams, they eat away at me and consume me. And those crows, those horrible creatures, they already feasted on the dead knight Ulderic's flesh.
Don't disparage servants! Pah! Okay, let's look out for that in the setting anyway.
What dreams are those?
Eyes keep staring at me. Blind eyes, like in the days when the seer was still alive.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. They're only dreams.
See? That's what I mean. How did Knight Ulderic die?
He was murdered.
The old man? Why would anyone do that?
Who knows? But he was one of those who finished off the seer back in the day.
Gwynling the seer has been dead for a long time now.
Yes, yes.
The crows prevent you from sleeping.
They're watching us. Don't look into their eyes. They look right into your soul, Geron.
I'm not afraid of a bunch of crows.
Until you hear the wings of Golgaris swoosh by.
Who says that Boron's soul bird can't be put in a cage as well? Will you please stop brooding over that seer already? He was burnt at the stake, right?
13 years ago.
Because he foresaw King Gwendolen's death.
That's not the reason why. He abducted children. Nobody knows why. Be that as it may, he had sinister plans for Andergast. He ordered legions of crows to conquer the town, or to destroy it. At least that's what they say.
And that's why you're rummaging through the innards of this bird?
His crows brought dark dreams with them.
Enough of those horror stories.
Help me!
Will you help me with the oak leaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. Will you help me with the oak leaf challenge?
Leave me alone with your tomfoolery. I've got more important things to do.
Those crows will still be here tomorrow. The challenge only lasts today. I have to run. My rivals aren't sleeping. Olgierd will have to suffer for this.
Aren't you two friends?
We haven't been for the last 10 years.
Cast net. I think that marbles and a hammer. Walking cane.
Gwynling's arthritis is getting worse and worse. Even with his walking cane, he doesn't leave his room much. He looks completely tired out. He's been haunted by those nightmares for days. I'm beginning to fear he's losing his mind. What's written here? The print is so small.
What are you doing there? Don't you have a task to attend to?
What's brewing this time?
A remedy for those damn crows. But without fairy magic, it won't be of any use.
How do you know?
How does the wolf know how to hunt?
They're in cahoots with the fairies. I know it! Those darn wolves.
Can't you wait until I've fixed it? I told you to keep your hands off that. You'll probably just break it.
I'll borrow your walking cane for a bit. Gwynling rummaged through the whole room yesterday to find this drawing. And as always, he said nothing about what it means. Not even enough for a pig's foot. At least I could rid Ulfried of the hammer. The best trap for catching animals alive. That's good bait for nasty poultry. Gwynling's latest design. It won't break the bird's wings now. It's already broken. I swear I'll never break one of Gwynling's instruments again. I can still feel the spanking to this day.
You go downstairs.
I need to get my third oak leaf back from Olgierd, and I'll have to go to the castle gate and ask the chamberlain for the last riddle of the challenge. Too big for my possessions, if you come to think of it. I haven't played in many years. Their picture is fading more and more. I hardly have any memories of them anymore. I'm going to succeed. You'll see. It's just that a few things aren't going the way they should at the moment, that's all. I'm going to operate a real catapult sometime. Peace with Nostria can only last for so long. It can't launch anymore. The string has rotted away. I'd rather not. Far too many things unfinished.
Door.
Damn it, it has to be somewhere.
But the guard says he doesn't have it.
Shut up. Geron's over there. He might eavesdrop.
The most cunning swine of the realm. At least the shoemaker doesn't let them roam free anymore. The most cunning swine of the realm. At least the shoemaker doesn't let them roam free anymore.
Okay.
Just you wait, Dyer's son. In order to outplay me, you'll need more than a ridiculous haircut. Without Olgierd around, the farmhand is a rather friendly character. Well, not towards me, obviously. What if a cartwheel rams it? Well, I guess as long as the barrels only come crashing into our house, no one will take offense. You stink.
You're not even playing the game.
I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate on my task.
They're not even playing the game, so how do they stink at it?
Gindrick just can't be helped, but that's the only thing we have in common. Good day, blacksmith.
Sod off, bird catcher. I've got a lot on my schedule. Besides, even my best blades catch rust when you're around.
So what's on your schedule?
Don't play dumb, kid. I'm the blacksmith. There'll be jousts in town soon. Who do you think will tend to the dented suits of armor, polish the lances and sharpen the swords, huh?
Someone who's good at those kind of things?
Oh, shut your trap.
What do you think? Who's got the best chance at winning the joust?
I
don't
don't
know.
care either way. What I do care about is that the knights pay me handsomely for my services. This year the all-time champion can't compete anyway, so the tournament doesn't make any sense at all, really.
And who would that be, pray tell?
Why, the knight Bogumil Wraithling, of course.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's too bad.
I wonder what the prize for the winner of the Oakleaf Challenge will be.
How should I know? I guess you'll be knighted.
You really think?
Well, in case you win, I sure hope not.
We'll see about that. Keep on forging.
Oh, shut up.
Rumour has it that the adepts of the goddess of war don't think highly of the king's efforts towards peace. I'm still banned from the temple, humorless priests.
Don't think for a second that I'll give you some of my beer.
At least it will have one more good night's sleep. It doesn't know what the future has in store after all. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. Hilda is as unwary as ever. The box doesn't even have a lock. Hilda will always be Hilda. She'll still be standing here in 100 years.
Hello, Goran. Have you caught a lark for me yet?
No, not yet.
Come on, Goran. I have a feeling you're not trying hard enough for me.
Nonsense. It's just not the right season for larks.
You think I believe that?
What do you want with a lark anyway?
It should sing for me. What else?
Of course. What do you think the winner of the challenge will receive for a prize?
I guess the victor will receive a commendation from the king and will be able to parade around a medal.
That's it?
What do you mean? Have you entered the contest?
Why not?
My, you keep hanging in there, don't you, Goran?
What's in the big pot?
Acorns.
For the pigs?
No, those are lots for the town fair, in honor of the Queen of Nostria. One draw is a kreutzer.
And what are the prizes?
I still have this straw puppet, this flask of plum spirit, and this wheel of cheese. The winner can choose the prize for themselves.
I want to test my fortune.
Well, Geron, are you sure? With your luck, I'll bet you'll lose.
Don't you start as well. Here's your kreutzer. Damn.
Will you be so kind as to put the acorn in this box? And please don't look so disappointed. Bad luck at gambling means good luck in love, alright?
Has anyone ever won at all?
Of course. What do you think I am? A cheat? Look, I put all the acorns that have already been drawn into this box. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns, and as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right. Quite busy, isn't it?
Yes, isn't that great? And this is just the beginning. All those strangers, the beautiful music, finally some life in Andergast. But have you heard of Magistra Dorata?
Nope.
The old hag who looks like her wand?
Don't mock her, she's dead.
Dead?
Her eyes torn right from their sockets, the same as Knight Alderic.
That's weird.
Yes. Isn't the minstrel's music to die for?
See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark. Hey, it's against the rules to take a peek.
Where did you get that giant cheese?
I got it as a present.
And now you're selling it off?
Shh.
Well, I don't know much about music. I can't afford to give handouts. Do you have anything I could buy for a kreutzer?
Maybe some luck.
Greetings, minstrel. What might be thy name?
My name is Fredhelm. What do you want?
Fredhelm? As in Broderick Fredhelm?
No, I'm afraid not. Just Fredhelm. But you don't have to be so damn formal. All right then, what is it? Is there anything you wanted to complain about?
Where did you learn to play the fiddle?
Taught myself. When I was a little boy, I used to watch very closely what musicians did with their fingers.
And that is all?
No, I drew the strings and frets onto a board with coal and practiced all the chords every day. I simply imagined the music. At some point I finally got hold of a real fiddle, literally speaking, and since then I've travelled the lands as a fiddler.
What's the name of the song you just played?
The Song of Farindel's Forest. It's about a bewitched forest and a dangerous fairy that lives within. Is there something wrong with it?
By no means, I was just curious. I'll leave you to your fiddling. That's good bait for nasty poultry.
Are you trying to make me uncomfortable with your stare yet again? You will not succeed a second time.
That's the place where I could have learned to hurl balls of fire at Nostrians. Well, at least I can smash clay jars.
Die, clay jars. Okay.
By now, you should have learned that you have no business here, birdcatcher.
No, I will be off then. Academic art.
The temple of the kind-hearted goddess, yet not even there am I welcome.
We will see.
The crank for hoisting the pennant. You can still tell that old Newcastle was once an army commander.
You again?
Yes.
What's the riddle for the last oak leaf?
It's as if the riddle for the fourth oak leaf was made especially for you. The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
Sows at the north gate, acorns, no leaves. Sounds easy, but why should this riddle be made for me?
You'd better hurry, before one of your rivals takes the prize.
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
What's the prize for the victor again?
The victor will be honored by the king himself.
What exactly does that mean?
You have no business participating in the challenge if you can't appreciate that, unworthy peasant.
I'll be back. Trogo once caught me in the castle pantry. I still wonder what his business was in there.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle.
It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter. Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
I hope not, if the feast is tomorrow. The meat will be a little too bloody. You'll have to give acorns with leaves to
I'm
pigs.
too occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
Yeah.
Hands off.
Nobody would like that.
Boop, boop, boop.
I've had better ideas.
I really feel like I'm on a Renaissance fair now.
Don't you think you've eaten enough mud for one day, birdcatcher? Or would you like Ulfried to provide you with seconds?
No, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Aren't you one of the Nostrian's fiercest enemies? So why do you participate in a challenge to honour their queen?
I'm not doing it for that Nostrian broad. I'm only doing this for me. There will never be peace with that vermin. An alliance between Andergast and Nostria. That would be as natural as...
You.
a flying frog?
Witty.
That was a very stupid bully behavior. Would be as unnatural as you. But it's probably not too bright.
Give back my oak leaf,
Or what?
or I'll curse the meatloaf so that he'll lose all of his teeth.
What did I tell you, Olgierd?
Shut up, Ulfried. Get out of here, you little witch brat. We don't want to see you here in Andergast anymore. You and your curse will spell doom for us all.
You and your superstition.
It has been foretold.
My oak leaf doesn't even help you. You have to collect brass, Olgierd. Mine is copper.
Yes, and at least you will not be the winner, because that would be the end of beautiful Andergast. We'd be up to our necks in pig snot.
Nonsense. That would be the end of your superstitious blather.
Woohoo! So the witch's brat wants to prove himself. You are nothing but a bird catcher. Beat it.
Okay, I will beat you. I have a cane.
I'm shaking. The bird catcher has armed himself. Let's leave, Ulfried.
Not a very bright idea. I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences. I don't play in front of an... It only leads...
He plays so bad, he never does it again.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
I'm getting too old for these kinds of pranks. A single rope for all the barrels? Why on earth should I do that?
Yeah, cut it with your hammer. Come on.
Firmly wedged in. The rope is much too thick. At least my hex can put the fear of the gods into these blockheads every now and again. At least my hex... I'd like another try. I have to get lucky sometime.
Suit yourself. A blank. I'm sorry, Geron.
Has anyone...
Of course. Look. I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns. And as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right. See you later, Hilda.
See you.
By now, you should have learned that you have...
I'm not going to break in there again. I wasn't very fortunate last...
I have a hammer. A wheel of cheese.
No. Hilda is the only one who tries to be nice to me. That's good bait for nasty poultry.
There's beer.
You stink. You stink.
I know.
Those pigs are being fed enough. They despise it just like everybody else does.
Well, it doesn't stop me from playing.
I better not.
Well, the guard says he doesn't have it.
What was the text of the riddle again, Olgierd?
Damn, can't you remember anything? In front of the castle stands a guard with his trousers and shirt, and in one of those two there's a leaf. I give you my word.
There's a leaf.
Yes, but he swore by Prios that he doesn't have it. Let me think.
No time to experiment. No time for such things. Well, no. Well, I've had better ideas. No, what you... It isn't going to work this way. Why should I?
Because I said so.
No time to experiment.
Do I miss something? Oh, I already said you stink.
Hello, Troga.
Why are you loitering here, birdcatcher? You have no business in the castle. And why is it that everybody is staring at my belly today? I know good and well that I'm on the heavy side.
Never mind. So, Olgierd's oak leaf is hidden in Troga's doublet. But if Troga swears he doesn't have it, then he really doesn't have it.
You again?
Olgierd of the Dyers has stolen one of my oak leaves.
What business is it of mine if you lose your leaves?
But that's not fair. They outnumbered me.
Well, let that be a lesson to you.
I don't need any lessons. I'll get it back somehow. I'll be back. You can still tell that old Newcastle was once an army commander.
You again?
I'll be back.
Don't mess with that thing, birdcatcher.
The crank for hoisting the pennant. I'm too occupied with other things right now, so I don't really want to pray.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to spend all my money on this.
I'd like another try.
Bad luck charmer that you are, you're bound to draw a blank.
Oh, be quiet, will you?
The blank, is it? Well, I knew it.
Don't listen to him, Garon. Unlucky at gambling, lucky in love, alright?
I only have one kreutzer left, so I'll have to make sure I win this time. See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
Why can't boxes like this just break for a change? That would at least help a little bit. I might still need it. I'm not giving away my birdcatcher's gear. Why on earth should I do that? Huh? No. I don't play in front of an audience anymore. It only leads to unwanted consequences.
Hey,
Why can't I cut?
What? Why? No, birdcatcher!
I wasn't even near that thing.
My lovely beer!
Tomorrow it's off to the slaughter.
Yes.
Hands off. You shouldn't be stealing, Garon. One draw is a kreutzer. Hands off.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
What's the name of the song you...
The ditty from Torster Om. Is there something wrong with it?
I'll leave you to... A bird catching, a proper trap, and the right bait. But first you'll have to figure out what you want to catch. Good day, blacksmith.
Sod off, birdcatcher.
Keep on forging.
Oh.
I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to I've got 2 oak leaves. Olgierd has the 3rd, and the 4th one is still hidden. Let's go then. I've got 2 oak leaves. Olgierd has the 3rd, and the 4th one is still hidden.
Why?
I'm getting too old for these kinds of... Has anyone ever...
Of course. Look, I put all the I've painted little patterns on the winning acorns. And as you can see, there is already one winning lot in the box. That means that there has in fact been a winner already.
All right, all right. See you later, Hild.
See you.
Ooh!
Too far away. That's one of the town bailiff's shirts.
There is the leaf.
What are you doing there?
The beautiful decoration.
I'm authorized to do that. Hey, there is indeed one of Olgierd's brass oak leaves. Let's see what the wind bag has to say about that. Now Olgierd has no chance of winning the contest either, unless he's willing to negotiate.
Ugh.
I wasn't very... Old Cephal's plum spirit. I wonder if he still fattens his pigs on it.
Could be. They get the hiccups every day. I'm not going to sell any of it. They are the lottery prizes for winners.
Which excludes me, I suppose. Did you make the puppet yourself?
Do you like it?
Well, it's so-so.
You shouldn't be stealing, Garon.
I'm looking for an acorn.
Why are you loitering here, birdcat?
I'm looking for an acorn to paint.
I'll go for a walk later. Now I have to concentrate. No doubt about it. This broad doublet can only be Troger's. I'd better keep him hidden. I'd better keep him hidden. Look, Olgierd, an oak leaf of pure brass. It just fell in front of my feet.
That must be the one from the castle guard. Where did you...
Why don't we just swap? Oak leaf for oak leaf.
So that you can win? No way.
If we don't, neither of us will win. There are other participants in the challenge, as you know.
All right then. How many oak leaves do you have already?
As many as you have.
I see. All right, Birdcatcher. This is your lucky day. We'll swap, but be warned, Geron. If you win the challenge, Ulfried will beat you to a pulp.
Well, you better get some rest then.
Beat it.
I've got 3. That only leaves the 4th.
Well, did they take it with force again? I don't know.
I've got my own garments. Why must everything always be out of reach? I don't need that. Of course not. I better keep it. Do you want to swap?
Why? That's not even yours.
This doesn't yield.
Stole something again, have we?
What do you mean, again? I only have 1 Kreutzer left, so I'll have to make sure I win this time. Why should I? Hilda is as unwary as ever. The box doesn't even have a lock.
Don't break anything. I could see that certain sparkle in your eyes.
No. Hilda is the only...
Ah. I really need to distract her at that. The one with the signal, with the symbol. But how do I do that?
Hilda knows about my dark gift, but she tries not to show her discomfort. Although his head is as hollow as a clay pitcher, I doubt I can break it. I guess I could break one of his strings, but I doubt that that would make me any more popular. The magicians call it... I call it a curse. Why should I? I need to focus on the task.
Yeah, really, I'm not in.
Is there anything you want? Beat it.
They're here.
No doubt about it. Of course not. No doubt about it. This broad doublet can only be Troger's. I'd better keep him hidden.
Yes.
It only works with highly fragile objects. I don't want any more trouble with him. You don't mess with the old fellow. I know. I've tried. My talent only affects inanimate objects. I can do better than that.
How do I...
I can't think of anything here. I'd rather... Doesn't work. Not like this. That's no help at all. Those oak leaves are stitched on. A bird catcher needs two things, a proper trap and the right bait. But first you'll have to figure out what you want to catch. I might still need it. A bird, a proper trap first. Not this. Not a very... I've had better... Doesn't work. I've had better... I can do better than that.
Duh. I have more. Okay.
Why should I? I need to focus on the best trap for catching animals alive. No time to experiment. Gwynling would not approve. I can do better than that. Doesn't work.
Oh yes, we have one more.
Nonsense.
I don't understand why there's no interaction here. Well, wrong one.
What's he supposed to do with it?
I don't know, you ask me.
I suppose you think this oak leaf challenge is a load of nonsense.
Nah, if you win, they'll hate you even more.
Shall I play a little tune?
Not now.
Not like this.
Not like
Gwynling's arthritis is getting worse and worse, even with his walk.
stick.
I don't think he'd be very interested. I'd rather not. Who knows what the result would be? Gwynling rummaged through the whole room, and as always, he's... It's already broken. Well... Yindrik's father forged that for me when Yindrik and I were still friends. Hanging loose again, but I'll have to deal with that later. Hanging loose again, but I'll have... I could really... I'm not sure. Of course not. It can't launch anymore. The string... Yindrik's father forged that for me when Yindrik and I were still friends. Hanging loose again, but I'll have to deal with that later. I'm getting too old for these kind...
No, you're not. Go. Go.
Firmly wedged...
Hands off.
I see that the town's pennant isn't hoisted today.
Don't touch that.
That's not a pennant.
No. Good for me.
Hands off.
Do you like the music?
Yes, I've been listening the whole time. Oh, how I'd love to go closer to the musician and watch him play. But unfortunately, I have to stay here and watch the lots. I wish you would play the song about the Bruin's bride. I don't think I could hold myself back any longer in that case.
What's so special about this Bruin's song?
Well, Garon, it's just so beautiful. Everything else seems so insignificant when I listen to it. You would have to listen to it for yourself if you want to understand what I mean.
See you later, Hilda.
See you, and don't forget the lark.
I'm going to request it. Come on.
Fredhelm,
Yes?
can you play something different?
You don't like my music, huh?
Oh, but I do. It's just that I'd like to hear a certain song. The song about the Bruin's bride.
I haven't played that in a long time. Can't I play a different tune?
Come on, you can do it, Fredhelm. These people aren't going to notice if there's some notes missing anyway.
All right.
And make it nice and loud, please, so that everybody in the marketplace can hear you.
Will do. A special request for this birdcatcher here.
What? Be careful, minstrel. When the bird catcher has requests, there's bound to be some damage.
You can't know this, but he's going to spell doom for all of us.
Don't listen to them, just play. The lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn here has a pattern. I won. She didn't notice anything. I only have one kreutzer left, so I'll have to make sure I win this time.
Oh.
I won. Help yourself and Fex will be with you. Help yourself. Hilda? Hilda!
Well, let's
Hilda? Hilda! The lots that have already been drawn. Ah, this acorn. She didn't notice.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Fredhelm?
Yes?
You can play something else now if you want to.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I just thought maybe something happy and cheerful would be nice for a change. A drinking song, maybe.
Well, all right then. But at some point I'll be done with your requests.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, Garon, what a wonderful song. Why don't you play your flute anymore? I'd let you practice in front of my window every night.
Oh, please, no. I'd rather cut off both my ears than listen to that whining.
I'll think about it. I want to have another go. I'm sure I'll be lucky this time.
No, you're only wasting your money. And you could let the others have their turn too.
There are no others around at the moment, so please take the kreutzer.
All right, if that's what you want.
Exactly. Now for a quick exchange with the winning lot. There! I won!
Bah! Witchcraft!
Congratulations, Garon. What prize do you want?
Yeah. What do I want?
Give me the plum spirit.
Here you go. If you'd rather have something else, you can come and exchange it later.
Why are you loitering here?
Old Cephal's plum spirit. Steely Newcastle doesn't touch anything but acorn tea. Steely Newcastle doesn't touch anything but acorn tea.
Ooh.
You again.
I'll be back.
A bit of cheese. Ah. Ah, okay.
Those pigs are being fed enough. It's fat enough.
Oh, how many pigs are there?
It's fat enough. It's fat enough.
Yeah, okay, give me rid of.
You again?
What's the fourth riddle?
The sows at the north gate are peculiar beasts. On acorns they feast, yet show disdain for the leaves.
Ooh,
I'll be back.
was it that simple? On acorns they feast, but show disdain for the leaves.
I doubt it would do them any good. I doubt it would do... That doesn't help. No time. This is a pig, all right, but it isn't anywhere near the north gate.
Ooh, what,
I'll keep that. I still need it. What's he supposed... I should keep that.
Why are you loitering here, bird?
On acorns they feast but show disdain for the leaves. So, in other words, you presume the pigs have it. The north gate.
Tomorrow it's off to the I'd better not. No time for... I can't think... Not suitable bait. Not suitable bait unless I'm going after swine. Not suitable bait unless I'm going after swine. Not suitable bait unless I'm going after swine.
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to do. Ah.
Why should I? That's no help.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. They even hate you more now. They even hate you more.
Good day, blacksmith.
Sod off.
Keep on for...
Oh.
I'd rather give it to the pigs.
Okay.
Drunken swine are funny, but they shouldn't be allowed to roam free. Drunken swine, but they shouldn't.
I get the hint. Oh!
You liked that, didn't you? You liked that? I like you much better this way. I like you. I like you. I doubt it would do them any good. This doesn't yield anything. Those pigs are being fed enough. It's an easy life if you don't mind living in the muck.
Look at the bird catcher. Poor boy doesn't get enough food.
Yeah, that's funny. But here's the oak leaf. I've got all four. I should hurry to the Chamberlain.
Okay, we're going to quit soon. Probably.
You again?
I've got all four oak leaves.
What? You? Show them to me. Yes, indeed.
Now the dire bunch can see who were the fools all along.
Not so fast. There's one more task ahead of you.
But I've collected all four leaves.
Take this town pennant here and hoist it in front of the castle walls.
Oh my. Now that reeks of harassment.
It's meant to be a tribute to the town and your king. You are supposed to show your pride in being a subject of the King of Andergast.
Piece of cake. That has to go on the crossbar.
The bird catcher has succeeded. That's not a good omen.
You have achieved victory in the Oakleaf Challenge.
Who would have thought?
In order to receive your honors, you will be allowed to appear before your king today. But someone of your ilk will not be admitted into the presence of the king, just like that. So listen to me carefully.
Whatever you say, Master Chamberlain.
Royal Chamberlain.
My apologies.
First rule, you're only to talk if you are spoken to first. Do not ever interrupt the king, or me for that matter, and don't approach the throne closer than 7 paces.
Yes, sir.
You can count to 7, right?
7 is the number that comes after 6.
You will address the king as Your Royal Highness, or Your Majesty.
Your Royal Highness. Got it?
Don't cause me any embarrassment. One slip, and you'll have spent your final day in Andergast. All right, let's get this thing over with.
Newcastle, report.
The young Queen of Nostria will spend some memorable days here in Andergast, Your Majesty.
Have the guards been clothed properly from the armory? And has the messenger with a welcome note finally been sent?
Not only that, my liege. The finest pastries have arrived from Albernian shores. They taste delicious. And we finally managed to cast the role of the rogue Morgul for the soirée. Old Buckledorn will play the part.
An interesting choice. He shall not frighten the Queen too much, though.
As you wish, my liege.
Who is that young lad over there? Is he a carny, too?
Your Majesty, a victor has been named in the minor challenge of the Oakleaf for the common folk. It is young Garon from the Tannerhood.
Your Majesty.
The youngster is the stepchild of Ranger Gwynling.
Is that so?
It's true, Your Majesty.
Old Gwynling. Without him, we'd probably still be fearing the seer to this day.
Your Majesty, don't forget that...
He paid his dues. Be that as it may. I hereby proclaim you winner of the Oakleaf Challenge, Garon.
Thus spoken and sealed in the 1,889th year of independence.
May you make Andergast proud, my boy.
You may thank the king and rise now.
I thank you for this honor, Your Majesty.
Your audience is over now.
Wait. Say, didn't you learn the trade of the hunt from Gwynling, Garon?
He taught me 1 or 2 things, all right, but I'm still at the beginning of my career.
Each journey starts with the first step. Say, Sir Newcastle, have the attempts to rid the royal guest chambers of those nasty crows been successful yet?
Your Majesty, we're doing all we can.
But?
They're proving themselves quite obstinate, my liege. Nasty little buggers indeed, those crows.
I've been hearing that for days now.
The servants are doing the best they can.
Not good enough, it seems. It would constitute an insult to the Queen of Nostria. Garon, do you think you can deal with crows?
They're just birds like every other kind. You bait them, scoop them, grab hold of them.
Well, that's good news. I hereby charge you with the mission of ridding the royal guest chamber of all crows.
But Your Majesty...
The whole court is terribly busy, Newcastle. I'm sure you can use a helping hand.
Of course, my liege. I'm just saying... Well, you know what people say about him.
I'm not inclined to bother with the superstitions of the plebs. It is concluded. Take the man-child to the ravaged chambers at once.
Very well, my liege.
The ravaged
Fulfill your
chambers.
charge well, Garon, and we'll meet again. The fate of Andergast lies in your hands.
I will not disappoint you, my king.
You have brought me some serious trouble already, young man. I hope you won't cause us any more bad luck.
I'll do my best.
The crows have been at it in here since yesterday. You can see for yourself what damage they've done. In just a few days, the Queen of Nostria will arrive. These are the only appropriate chambers for a guest of that importance.
This must have been a nice room once.
Spare your cheeky comments. You'd better start catching those crows. And I said catch, not kill. King Aphadan's wife doesn't want any bad omens, you hear?
Got it. I'll think of something.
And don't let your fingers get sticky.
And with that, we call it a night. This was our row with a very lazy update. Till next time.